What's your vision of yourself? How did you learn everything? How do you feel?
By living.
Really?
Yeah. I'm inspired by living and culture and laughing and having fun and avoiding bullshit and calling out people that can't hurt me but can hurt others. That's why I be calling out dudes like Leo Cohen and Todd Moskowitz, those guys I feel exploit my culture because I'm not even in that game.
Why do you think Leo do that stuff?
Because he could. Because he can't survive in his own culture.
So for our listeners, can you tell them?
I don't like Leo, man.
Wow, you don't like Leo?
At all. He's a culture vulture. Because I know what he did. I saw him.
People that know Leo and know you would think that your guys have love from just being in a relationship for so long.
He fucked up a lot of shit, bro. And not only mine, a lot of people's shit. And now he's doing it at YouTube. He's been making money off the dysfunction of our culture for years, and I don't like it. He's been fronting on my culture. See, I would watch what he would say to people, but he don't think I know. He's speaking that language. He was talking slave, I'm talking boss. I'm like, yo, how you gonna try to, like, you're not even gonna tell these people how to prepare? You know, all you wanna do is exploit them? You gonna try to make us fight each other and you don't squash beefs, you fucking take sides? No.
What does he say?
I don't say shit.
I'm talking about when you say, what do you mean by he takes sides? Whose side is he taking?
Whoever's selling the most records.
Oh, really? I can dig it.
That's what they do. They see, you don't see no rock and roll stars fighting, man. They'll sit them down and be like, look, bro, if y'all gonna keep fighting, we ain't getting money. But with us, YouTube, they'll say, y'all fighting, I'll give you this much money to say some fucked up shit about them. And you know what I mean? Like, it's foul.
Interesting.
Yeah, man. They distract us by making us fight each other and making us worry about the wrong shit. Words, not actions.
What do you think we should do?
We got to wake up. Industry. It's a choice.
How do we wake up?
How we doing it? Now, you remember, everybody wants to be independent. You know, when I got on the Breakfast Club and said that shit 6 years ago, first everybody was mad at me. Now everybody's independent. You know? So that's what I do. When I get a platform, I teach what I learn. Period. That's all we could do. And stick together. If we stick together, we'd be all right.
How do we stick together? Tell me about that.
We got to kick ego.
So tell me, give me a scenario sticking together. Like, say something happened and we need to come together.
So I would say about 10 years ago, I was kicking it with my man, you know, Giuseppe Cipriani. Mm-hmm. So I see you with Cipriani, you know what's going on up there. We mad bankers up there. So I was telling them, I was like, yo, what if I go get, because I was cool with Jamie Foxx and his crew, and I was cool with Latifah and Shaquem, and I was cool with Will Smith, lightly, right? No, Shaquem was cool with Will Smith and his crew. So he was like, if you could get them, I was like, if I could get them all to make their own movie, and then we make one together, how much money could we get real quick? So he asked his man, you know, what he be having, because when you raise money, you have someone that puts up the equity, you know, 10% or 20%, then, you know, the fund will give you the loan. So his equity guy was there. So he told him, the guy said, is Harvey Weinstein down? And he said, no, I'll put in $100 million. Just like that. So he told me, I said, all right, I'm going to go talk to them. We had a meeting. Everybody was in the room, or representatives, and I feel like Will Smith and them was doing Pursuit of Happiness at the time. And they were in Europe, so they were on the phone. I think the dude's name was JL or something. So they all agreed, and they were down. Everyone would get $20 million to do their own movie, and then we would all do a movie together. Bet. You know, I needed an LOI, so I needed them to sign off. So we hung up, and they were like, yo, if it was you, we've been trying to stick together for years. If it's Dame Dash that does it, so be it. And one of them was like, but they're going to fuck it up. Say hell with them. So I went back, got the paperwork. Everybody was ready to sign. All of a sudden, couldn't find Will Smith or JL, none of them. I'm like, Shaquem, where your people's at? And when you tell a bank something, if you don't come back with exactly what you said, they laughing at you.
I can imagine.
So now I'm looking stupid. And I'm like, Joe, and then what they told me was, this is before the economy cracked, right? When they were just giving away money. And they was like, if you bring back that buck, we'll give you $1 billion. And we would have been on. And, you know, they just, I felt like when we finally got with them, like a month later, they were like, we went with a fund or something like that. But either way, it fucked me up. And that was a perfect example of how I've tried to bring us together on so many levels, and it just, ask Rakim about it. This is a network about breaking patterns, about self-awareness, about doing things yourself. The spirit is independence, no compromise, unapologetic, accountability, fashion, music, education, basically deprogramming. We don't like the way we were taught, so we teach as we learn.